And during this time, a dream is born of one day making it to the big leagues. Every year, a new crop of hopefuls eagerly awaits to hear if their name will be called on draft day. For a select group of blue chippers, expectations will be high. For the rest, there can be no expectations, only hopes. These are the dark horses, garnering little fanfare they'll need to find a way to demonstrate that they belong amongst the best of the best. History shows that a handful can defy the odds and succeed at the game's highest level. What does it take for one of the many to rise out of the pack and make it to the show? It takes finding an identity as a player. It takes learning from one's successes and failures on the field. It takes the desire to raise the bar of our potential. It takes a lot of things. That's why only the most dedicated and driven will get there. And even fewer will see their star rise to the full realization of that whispering call to play from so long ago. Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make each pitch count. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Number 13, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not very often you see a guy that throws a knuckleball, but it's not one of his primary pitches. Not certain how many he'll throw during the course of the game, but you'll notice it'll be a lot slower in velocity than his other pitches. He has it, but he doesn't use it exclusively.
Digging in, Jared Dobbins, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Batting second, first baseman, Scott Purcell.
Standing in now, Scott Purcell. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And that's just an excellent job of attacking the batter the entire at bat right there, eventually finishing him off for the strikeout. I don't care what he does the rest of this showcase. He just shows he knows how to mix his pitches, keep hitters off balance, and finish them when he has the chance. Good stuff.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
In now, Pete Muller.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Moving under it, Espinoza makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Now batting, Pablo Brito. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Pablo Brito.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
At the plate, Rafael Raimo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rafael Raimo.
First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he was cruising there for a while, but he had to give up his first hit eventually. This is actually good because now the scouts will be able to see how he operates out of the stretch. Maybe get a look at his pickoff move. Also, you want to see how a pitcher responds to adversity. and this is the first bit of adversity he's faced all game.
Now at the plate, Neil Brandano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Neil Brandano.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Well, now that's interesting. He's given up 2 singles in a row, and he's on his heels just a little bit. Now we'll see if he has the mental makeup to bear down and take care of this next batter. Scouts are always looking to see how a pitcher responds when he gets into a jam.
Grounded up the first baseline. Raimo over at second. Brandano is over at first with 1 away.
2-2-2.
And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Homer Seibel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Sharp ground ball to third. To his right, Briggs. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Jim George.
Catcher, Jim George.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Espinoza has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So stepping in, Jared Dobbins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Monk takes it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
And he just looks like he's in a comfortable groove out there. A nice pitch here, and the hitter can do nothing but roll over it for an easy out. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish as strong as he started this thing. Scouts like what they've seen so far.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Ash has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Felipe Velasquez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Felipe Velasquez.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The West led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Felipe Velasquez is credited with the win. Robert Nesterov worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the West, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Number 13, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Castro waits on it, 1 down. Striding in, Steve Castle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Steve Castle.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. The windup and the 0-1. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
Batting third, shortstop.
Into the box, Miguel Castellano. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Valladares. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carlos Valladares.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Knuckleball, strike three called as that thing came back over the plate, one away.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in his showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Ponce.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Freddie Ponce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Otto.
Stepping
Mora.
in now, Otto Mora. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
One.
To the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, he was cruising there for a while, but he had to give up his first hit eventually. This is actually good because now the scouts will be able to see how he operates out of the stretch. Maybe get a look at his pickoff move. Also, you want to see how a pitcher responds to adversity, and this is the first bit of adversity he's faced all game.
Leon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Carmen Villegas.
Leading off with the East, center fielder, Carmen Villegas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Jeez, he has been absolutely dominant on the mound out there, sitting guys down about as fast as they stand up. Front office types have always been enamored with strikeout pitchers. So after this outing, I expect this guy to be shooting up the draft boards. It's been a dream showcase so far for him.
So digging in now, Leroy Cope.
Batting ninth, catcher, Leroy Cope.
Now the pitch. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past a swing for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. And that's the second out.
And he just looks like he's in a comfortable groove out there. A nice pitch here, and the hitter can do nothing but roll over it for an easy out. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish as strong as he started this thing. Scouts like what they've seen so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Third inning, no score to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Castle. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Steve Castle.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. And this will land foul.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grover is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning. Felipe Velasquez is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Felipe Velasquez.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The West led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Felipe Velasquez takes home the win. Ronaldo Diaz worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Carmine Montes, a first baseman from the International Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Orlando Escobar, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Jonathan Kraft, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Adrian Wesley, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Juan Rosales, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select Hugo McDaniel, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the seventh pick, the San Diego Padres select Jamison Park, a second baseman from the International Region. With the eighth pick, the Atlanta Braves select Geronimo Enriquez, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the ninth pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Humberto Baez, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 10th pick, the Oakland Athletics select Maxwell Wagner, a third baseman from the Central Region. With the 11th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Carmen Peralta, a shortstop from the International Region. With the 12th pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Johnny Paniagua, a third baseman from the West Region. With the 13th pick, the Miami Marlins select the starting pitcher from the West Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftee After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Pete Little gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Standing in, Dirk Nance. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Dirk Nance.
First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Burgos waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Ildemaro Vargas.
Batting second, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hard ground ball to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Coming to the plate now, Woody Tennis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Woody Tenace.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2 out, nobody on.
One.
He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Settling in now, number 13, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
13.
Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bowers has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. At the plate, Rod Herndon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. On the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
On to first, and how about that double play? Wow.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Stepping in, Felipe Delgado. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Felipe Delgado.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the third. Into the box now, Jared Pendergast. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Pendergast.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 79 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Set to get his day started, Archie Bowers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he lays off for ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Burgos is there. And that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Woody Tennis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. One out, nobody on. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Ready now, Buddy Richard.
Now batting, third baseman, Buddy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Felipe Delgado.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Generals lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Prince Burgos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling.
Striding in once again, Jared Pendergast comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Archie Bowers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Straight up, straight up.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. So here now's the pitcher, Heath Little. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5.
That's up.
Fouled off.
Up.
And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Dirk Nance. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Dirk Nance.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. taken. Now it's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ildemaro Vargas.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
A ball and a strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Popped him up. Chavez in foul ground, and this will land foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Vargas, base runner at first with 1 out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 79 is there, and he has it for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rod Herndon. He singled his last time up.
Rod Herndon.
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 3-1. Johnny Kennedy will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now at the plate, Buddy Richard, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Buddy Richard.
And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Pulled toward right center field. Lee sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now, Felipe Delgado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Delgado.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Gerard Pendergast.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Now in the box, number 13. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 5-1. Carlos Diaz.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1 the final tally today. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 13 earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.